Yeah, so this is I'm able to log in with the root and whatever the password. And the main problem is I just try to connect from outside using putty and the IP address. So 192.168.122.1. Let me try connect 192.168. This IP is not reachable. Okay, I'll connect here directly and we'll do. So we'll try to sort it out when we do the other installation. And so another command I'm going to use here is cut. Okay, so for more details, if you just use man cut, you can see that in details how this command work, what are the options available, and we are going to see very few uh, features that normally we use in a shell script. Okay, uh, if you go here, so cut basically we can use for filtering or cutting the characters from the file. So I'm going to create a file, input.txt. One second. Sorry, 1 second. Hello?
Yes, Ish.
Yeah, sorry. I just was 1 second. Okay, so I'm just typing. Sample input. Hello. Okay, so this is an input file and which is having two lines. So first line is this is a simple input and the second line is hello test message. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is do in cut, then -c character based. Okay, say for example if I use -c2, then input.txt, then it take the second character. I mean the from first line H, that is the second character, and the second one E, that is also the second character. So cut basically crosses this text line by line, and from each line it do this based on the criteria that we have given along with this input. So cut -c, then the number, then the file. So the character is -c means second character. Sorry, -c2. See, if I use 1 means it will print the first character from each line. So you can see from this T and the H is the starting of hello. And if I use 10 means it 10th character if it's available. If I use 20th character if it's available, Otherwise, because we have a available on the first line and the second line doesn't have a 20th character, and it use 19, then 15, 16, whatever it may be, the it print that. So cut hyphen c the position of the character, and then it print. Suppose if I want the characters between 4 to 10 or 2 to 3 or something, so if I can use like 4 to 10 means, so it will print the character from the fourth position. So from fourth position here, 1, 2, 3, S is the fourth position, and from the second line, L is the fourth position, and till it print 10th position. So this way also you can specify the range of values from which position to which position you want, and it will print those characters from each line. So basically it process line by line from each, and this apply the condition per line. Okay, that is the one. And second is like, so this is my input, right? And I need to print the third, only the third word. Like, so I mean, from the first line, it should print a sample. In the second line, it should print message. So we will see how we can do that. So cut has another option called delimiter, and use that. Then hyphen f, which field I need. See, it's printing sample and message. So hyphen D flag you can use for specifying the delimiter. So I use the space as delimiter and which field I need. So hyphen F flag I use, and the position. If I do specify 1 means it will print at the first word. I mean this in the first line and hello from the second. So if I use the fourth word, only the first one is having that and the second one doesn't have that value. So we'll see another case like test2.txt. Okay, so this is column separated value. Okay, so column separated value, and each line is having some values, like the first line values, you can see the values separated with the column. Second line also values are separated with the column, but you can specify, say for example, if you want to print apple from the first line and mango from the second line, you can use this cut also. The cut hyphen D, what is the delimiter I need? So colon is the delimiter. That means it will separate the field based on that delimiter. Okay, so delimiter means it's a separator between each field, and I need to print the field, that is the second field, and use my input file name test2.txt, and it is printing apple from the first line and mango from the second line. And here if I use 1, it will print hello from the first and hi from the second. If I use 3, it will print like this. Okay, so cut you can use for cutting characters or fields, and it can be used from line by line. Okay, so print selected part of line from each file into, so cut remove the section from each line of file. So basically it do process on a file, and it process within the file each line it process, and based on the condition. So we have a lot of conditions like character list and delimiter, then field. So these options are there, and also we have an output delimiter option. If I want to print multiple thing, I think 3 comma 4 I can use. Sorry, 3 comma 2. 1 comma 2 means 1 and 2. Okay, and so basically hyphen f means which field you need. So 1 to 2 means, so that is also okay, or 1 comma 2 also, that is also print. So but here the output delimiter is something like colon. So output delimiter also we can change. So this is the option hyphen I hyphen output hyphen delimiter. So we will try that. uh, Hyphen hyphen output hyphen delimiter. uh, oh sorry, it's not yeah, see output delimiter I can put something, so that is also will work. So hyphen d is the input delimiter, and hyphen hyphen output delimiter is the output delimiter. So you can use like this way hyphen hyphen delimiter, but for output delimiter I cannot see any shortcut. It's only output delimiter. So delimiter is something like how we are separating our fields. Fields are something like words. So any questions here?
Got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
So cut we can use for just extracting specific character or cutting certain characters, or we can use at a field level. Field level means entire. So also we can separate the field separators. Okay, now the next is grep. So grep stands for global regular expression pattern. So you can just use the man grep, and you can see the various alternate options for grep, and different options that we can use along with this, etc. So this is like a man page is like a vast topic, and it contain everything that we can use by with this command. Okay, but we are going to get introduced the very basic or most commonly used features that we use in the grep. So grep is something which is used to do some matching. Okay, it will check whether this particular combination is working, or this is present inside this pattern of string. Okay, uh, so let me do the as input string. Sorry. Okay, so this is my input file. So my intention is to filter out and print the line which contain apple. what I can use is grep, and which one we need to filter. Use apple, then input.txt. You can see I'm getting 3 lines. Okay, and from each line, so wherever it's matching, then it's getting printed. So the first line, it contain I mean, so the it's printing hello apple is good, and apple ID, that is the mango is filtered out. So this way we can find out. Suppose let me create another file, input2.txt. Then I can do check grep apple, then input star I can use. So in that case, so if you want to do search in multiple files, or if I use star means every file in this directory. Okay. So otherwise, if you have something like input star means every file which is starting with the letter input or word input. So in this case, I don't have any other files like any other name. Let's create apple1.txt, or I can say if I just do this way, okay, grep apple input star. So the last one, input star, is a file option, and it will print all the files in which is this name is starting with input, and apple is the keyword, and then grep apple, then this one. So if I just use, instead of this, if I use input star, then here you can see it's printing ABC also, and it will print the file name and the matching string also. Okay, so grep basically you can use for filtering out the line which is matching with our particular string. Uh,
Right, sir.
yeah, sorry.
No, I said got it. Yeah.
Yeah, and also say for example, you are outside this directory, okay, and you want to print any file, but you know some keywords, but you don't know where on which file is having this keyword. So you can use the grep. So dot means current working directory, and what is the string pattern you want? I think the directory option, dot slash r. So slash r means it will recursively search, and it will print wherever we have this apple. Okay, so or you can use like a slash root alone, then under slash root, wherever we have that, it will print. So this will be very useful mostly in coding and all. You may not need it, but as part of other jobs, if you are checking, okay, so where this on which file is having this, so most probably the message like error, I mean the keyword like error, you may be checking from the logs, like, so do we have any error message here? So based on that we can do that. So use grep, then whatever the string, and then directory, then -r for doing it in a recursive way. So any questions?
No, Sayush. Yeah.
Yeah. Another thing is you can have the regular expression. Okay, so you might heard that the keyword regular expression frequently. So the regular expression is the one which define. It's basically regular expression. It's basically the combination of character that define a string. See, if I just use dot means it will match with any single character. Okay, and star means zero or more. So plus means just one or more. Then see, if I use n means this means exactly n times. I will show you this regular expression and how this match. Then comma m means at most m times. Then we have m, I mean n m. So minimum m, sorry, minimum n and maximum n m times. And there are a lot of regular expression is available. See, for example, if I use a dot b, so this is a regular expression. So this will match with axb, a hyphen b, a dot b, a plus b, like that. So what it's expecting is character a and in between any one character. So dot means any one character, then we have b. And similarly, if I use a dot star b means, so it will match with A and B definitely will be there. So in between zero or more combinations of like, so that means if this expression will match with AB, then AXB, A minus B, A minus minus B, A B. So what it is expecting here is one character and one character. In between we have combination. So that combination can be anything, zero or more characters. Okay. And similarly, a x whatever m, that means m in the sense we use the numerical value. Okay, so a x to b means exactly it will match with a x x b. Say for example, if I do a x 2 or 4 means b means see a x x b it will match, that means 2 a x x x b it will match. Then the 4 means it will match a 1 2 3 4 4 b. So this is also marked 2 3 or 4. So what I want to show is just regular expression is a vast topic and lot of things options are available. So along with this grep, sed and awk, we can use lot of regular expression. So what we use is, and in grep you can have the regular expression, then the file name. Okay, so we will see those example. cd grep input 2 I think 2 we already have, so 3 So I am writing a okay, so this is the sample input file. What I want to do is grep then a uh, see b star. Let me write a. Then basically this is a regular expression. A b star a means, see here, if you look here, a b star a means, see, this is something like what we are expecting is a and a. So this should be both side, right? So a and 0 or more combination of b. So it will match with a b a. Okay, and sorry, and ABA means, so A, and it will match with A also, ABBA also, ABBB, like that. So this is a regular expression, and even if it has any other character other than that, that is also fine, but it's just searching this pattern or match. So instead of specifying a set of string, I use this regular expression and use this file as input, then it's printing these values. So any questions?
No, Sirish. You just have to practice it so that we'll understand how to give it.
Yes, exactly. Because the regular expression is there, so that is common for most of the languages. Like even if you are using for Python, Perl, or Unix, so the set of regular expression is same. So only thing you need to do is you need to understand this regular expression pattern, how they are defining, and then practice. So what I wanted to show you is like, so along with the grep, we can use the regular expression instead of passing actual string. Say for example, I want to search, okay, so a and a b b a triple b a, right, or 2 b a. Okay, so this will work in this way. Okay, I can write in another way also, like a 2. So okay, I think this brace has some special character that we need to override by adding backslash. Okay, so this brace, uh, you got what I am saying, right? See, so this is the actual regular expression we want to use. However, the brace and parentheses and this all have some special meaning in shell. So in order to avoid that, so you need to do a backslash. So backslash means, so this brace loses its special character or special feature. Then enter. So this is printing that value a b b a. And if I want to just match 5, is there anything with the 5? No. Is there anything 6 matching? Yes, we have it here. Okay, and so like I said, so there are different various patterns that we can use, dollar and character symbol. Lot of options are available with the regular expression. We will see that later. So how this regular expression or patterns are available. But initially, at least try to understand we have a few things like this. So dot means any single character. Okay. See, if I just use a dot b here, so in between a, okay, so if I use a dot a means, so a followed by any one character, then a. So we have one pattern here, a, b, a. Also, it match with a, c, a, comma, a, or anything. So dot means any single character. So instead of writing that, we are just writing dot. And plus and star we have seen, like dot a plus means at least one a followed by one character, and again I think the plus also has a special meaning, so you need to use a backslash before that. So here the plus means one or more. So star, if instead of plus if I put star means uh, star, again I think for star we need not use. See, this is something like a really confusing part in the shell scripting. Actually, we need not to use this slash backslash and all, but it's all based on the uh, grep. Okay, so normal case you need not to use this backslash before plus or star. So plus means one or more character, star means zero or more. So only the difference you feel like input 3 I use here. If I use a, and if I put star means it's printing a, but if I put plus means it won't. Okay, the plus is having again. See, you can see the difference between these two. Only the difference is the first one is printing the a, the second one is not printing. The reason is the star means zero or more. Zero means, I mean, a, zero character in bit in the middle, and again a, that is same as a. But plus means at least one it's expecting. Okay.
Got it. Yes, Ish.
Yeah.
Saish, I think one more grep expression is there, e grep.
Yes, yes. Grep hyphen e or e grep.
Yeah, yeah, that is. No,
In that
e
case,
grep, e grep,
yeah, yeah.
Saish.
Uh-huh. In that case, you need not to add this plus and all, I think. Yeah. I think e grep is same as grep hyphen e. That
Yeah,
mainly we use for doing this regular expression. So in that case, I think this braces, quote, backslash, everything won't be an issue. Here, right? Here we use this backslash. So normal case it's failing. If I use e grep or grep hyphen e, that will work. That is defined for exclusively for regular expression. So egrep and grep hyphen e both do the same thing. So what I recommend is if you are using mainly the regular expression, better use egrep or grep hyphen e option. Otherwise, you may need to add this lot of escaping characters and all. Okay, and this is clear, right?
Yes, Ish.
Yeah. And the next thing is how do we match exactly this word? Okay, vi test4.txt. Hello, this is So I have an input like this. Hello, this input file is okay to test in the next line. Okay. If I do search grep is test4.txt, so what will be the output? So will it print the second line alone or first line also? So definitely the default behavior of grep is it will search this particular string combination is available in this line, either in the first line or second line. So based on that it print. You can see the default behavior is it's printing both lines. But I don't want this to be printed, right? Because in this is there, correct? That is the reason. But I want exact string match. So in that case, what I can do is use -w flag. Okay, so that will print the exact string match. So -w is used for printing exact string match, even though that particular string is part of any other string. So that will not print. So it exactly match for that particular uh, string. Is this okay? Clear?
Yes, Ish.
Use the -w flag. Okay, that the simple case that default behavior is like test4.txt. I have this file, and if I use grep with is, definitely it will is printing two line because two line is having that is, the first line as well as the second line. But I want, if you look in the first line and you can see this this, so that is printing. The reason is in this is is there, but I don't want that. I want exact match. Then you can use -w flag. So this is my input file. You can see it's having around for 5 lines. And if I do grep apple, then test 5.txt, it's printing that line. Suppose if I want to print something after this matching, so in that case, I can use -a flag and use the numbers so that the post to the match. See, if I use the 1, then only the 1 will get printed. I mean after matching. So if I use A means after the matching line, it will print that much line also. So if I use 2 means, so post to the matching, 2 more lines it will be appended. Is this clear? See, our matching line is in the middle. Okay, maybe somewhere in the expression, and it will print the match line and then 2 more lines also.
Yes,
So
Ish.
this
Yes.
number, yeah,
That will actually print it. Yeah.
yeah,
The following lines as well. Yeah.
yes.
According to the
So following lines as per the number.
numbers.
Okay, see if I do like this way, you will see what it will happen. So whenever there is a match, after that, 2 more lines it will print it. Because here I don't have much line to print. Okay, so this is the one. If I use A means once it's matching, after that, how many? PPLE.
A is
Okay.
A is missing in between. Yeah.
Okay. In that case, again, if I do, you can see. So if I use 3, I think in the first case, I don't have the, yeah, yes, I have the characters, and here also. So how many number it will print. So, and the next is, if I want this line up, okay, so this is my input file, and before matching, I mean, just if I use -b means it will print the line above. Okay, so how many lines we need? So from the matching top, what are the lines it will print? Just opposite to that A do. So A basically do, once it's matching, below that how many lines that will print, and B means above that how much line that will print. And another option is C, that basically print that much lines above and below. Is it clear?
Yeah. A is after, B is before, and C is above and below. Both.
Yeah, yes, correct. Next is we will use the grep apple input file.txt, or I think testify, right? See, so we have this much matches, right? So by default grep, then whatever the string, and it will print that matching line. Suppose if I want to print everything else except this matching one. So we may have the cases like, so we need to do that. So in that case, you can use this flag -v. -v is do an inverted result. I mean, so whichever is not matching with this. Okay, I want to print everything which is not matching with apple. So by default, if I use the string apple, it will print everything which is matching with this one. And if I use -v flag, then it will print everything else apart from that.
Yes, Ish, got it.
Yeah, yeah. And also there is another thing, like, so this is, we have got 3 match, right? So if you want to know the count, how many number of match, so you can use -c. The -c will print that match count. If I use for 0, if I use 1, I think there is no silo directory. So it basically it print number of match. So by default, if you use this one, the default is it will print that match line. -c means it will print that count, number of match. So like I said, so if you use the regular expression, better use egrep or grep-e option. And for learning regular expression, so we need to know a little bit more in depth on this regular expression. So we will see that. But initially, just try to understand the basic grep, how this work. Okay, so grep is just a filtering out. You can use the string along with the different options, and we have option to use the regular expression. So regular expression is nothing but a character combination that define a string. Maybe in most of the cases we may have to search, but lot of combinations we need to search. But instead of using that each and every combination, we can use this regular expression. that resolves into this string and convert, and if match it will print. So is this clear?
Yes, Ish.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all about practice. So after
Correct,
listening to
correct.
you, everything,
Yeah.
get it. But
Everything will be very easy, but only thing is you need to at least just half an hour spend and try to practice. Okay. So at least it is there. At least grab how this work, and also whatever the things you practiced earlier class, that also you need to at least go through a revision. Okay.
sure. Yeah, sure, Ish. Sure, Ish.
I think then we will wind up for now. So next, okay, we will meet next week. Okay.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, okay,
Uh,
Sajesh.
at least practice it. I mean, from the starting, and do all those things, and then we will learn this how to do the scripting. Okay.
But Ish,
Yeah.
Cloud and DevOps is only in the month of Jan, right? Not before that.
Cloudera, I most probably in Jan. Uh,
I'm talking about
yeah.
DevOps and Azure.
No, yeah, DevOps and Azure it to take time, some more time take.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Okay, Ish.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Have a great
Okay.
weekend.
Right. Yeah. Right.